Texas, and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First play, and Young is going to throw it.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And able to get this one across game's initial play.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And now a whole lot of room to operate.
A win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to have another 1st down here as they move this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. It's one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish drive.
2nd down and 6 now.
Young to throw it. That one complete. He finds Sharp. They'll give him 4-yard. Quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback, doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. From the red zone now, Young.
On the slant, this is Chark. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as
they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
To throw, Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard.
And he'll be stopped just
about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. DJ.
Let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So
Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make
9.
Here's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And past the 40 and a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he has a big...
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop it.
Window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Prescott yet again. Flushed out right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still lead.
From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play
chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down. Now Prescott. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Ball back. The first down throw for Young. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down. And
fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
The second down throw for Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he takes this up to...
I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel... And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And this showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping an interception.
Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott now. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to be interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about finding an advantage? We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Young on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. So 5. Here is Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the... They'll toss this right side to Hubbard. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Young now. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're getting a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Boy, they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want them back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
First.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that is going to be in.
With some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's in. Has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call it totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on a
scoreboard first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. Your set of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And that is incomplete.
Give him credit for
Hacker to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go back and see what happens, and occasionally we've seen success occur.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Now Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Play action now. Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation, but instead they end up back at the quarterback.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. And a gamble pays off. They get the first. It's what it is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Over here at their own 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Obviously not the... Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And they're going to set up shop at the trigger in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past might get pulled.
2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just up there, 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone.
Not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers will have
been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of...
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That's the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, Young. He completes this one to Mingo. So they'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down, Young from the gun. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll take this to the other side. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play.
Game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners. incompletion.
Young on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
He'll serve to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked.
And look at this, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over. Now back-to-back drives, CD, that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is going to losing 3 there. Second down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And able to get it receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 4.
Throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well. Realized he had support behind him and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
To the air again, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they get to him after a gain of 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of it. Here is third down and 4. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yard to pick up. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he gets this inside the 35. He was in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield. Power on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reach. Here's 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. So now the possession will...
Giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
A first down throw for Prescott. Able to shake him off. They'll get 5 out of the scramble.
They might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage. But he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Prescott to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Laps the pocket it, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Certainly looks dialed in right now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Prescott. That his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here
so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
That his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. You can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Just shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. At half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner field.
Now it's 2nd and 6. Now Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact, not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. You have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because other lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before 41 yards. Prescott on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he is tackled inside 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that. Attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Eluding the pressure right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. With it and picking up a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. 5. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Dak's going to keep it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Your quarterback, because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other.
Like this, do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
Interesting, a chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead, they're going on 4th down. And this is caught for a count. Conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they...
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up here and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handle? Just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Young looks to throw on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception.
Do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And it winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on
the game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And now here's another interception.
Just past the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
Defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Young. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon.
The field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It brings up 2nd.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job.
And now here is another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return here is stopped. This is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of the time 6-1. One of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I can go down there and say that to him right now.
That's good recognition there. How about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he is going to have a...
And his... 1st and 10, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
And he's going to be taken down.
And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And a short pickup there down to about the
2nd and 9.
To the air once more, Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
form for him. I don't know, what do you think is going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurd, young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
It's complete, and he's got it. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll return this ball. A great drives it in with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack shredded defense.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've converted 6 times and could use the 7th here. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And look at this. They get from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Go down on a 13-yard run. Here's Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's got this down to this. Been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the foot.
And here's another example on that last play.
Now Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up in.
He just made a 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Being chased out left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3 there. 12 yards, 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the down, and advance the ball.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Jefferson. And they'll have the ball.
Is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he knuckles in on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long long way toward wrapping this one up. Prescott now. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Fully touched to their fourth quarter lead. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And bulldozing his way through.
And a nice return sets him up pretty.
Offense at the line, ready to go.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by reception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And now here is another interception. Troy Hill picks it. And the Panthers, he ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he should?
On first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30.
They'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center. Because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the...
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35's
play. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. Quicker as well. I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 3rd and 13. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're going to die.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are right back.
It's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Ware too early. It's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
For any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
It's Young off play action. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Young now from the 50. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's corralled, but not before
some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
It's Young on 1st down.
He's got Mingo.
And all the way inside the 15.
So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
From the red zone now, Young. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Micah Parsons.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll take this down inside the turn. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Throwing here, Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to C.D. Lamb. And this will leave him a yard short.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And now here is another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to... That is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defense.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Young to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Yes, they are not letting up.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the
gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Prescott here to throw. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
Had to take some chances downfield, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play?
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with